As we continue on the road for getting into gear for the new year, I'd like to share with you another thought. Today's thought is about, in Parshas Bikurim in Kisova, which was leading up to Rosh Hashanah, we talk about giving a gift to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We mentioned it originally, this idea, in one of the previous episodes, but also straight away, the next parsha after Parshas Bikurim is Parshas Nitzavim, Atem Nitzavim Hayom, which is a reference to Rosh Hashanah. And here I want us to start thinking about what gift, what the Bikurim is that we're going to bring Rosh Hashanah. We spoke of one idea is how we're going to finish this year, but I actually would like to suggest an idea now as we're moving forward into Elul, an idea to contemplate about what actually did I achieve this year for Rosh Hashanah. I want to give a gift. In other words, we're starting to judge ourselves. Let's look at our achievements, what we actually achieved this year. And that would be the gift, not just an element what we've done during the year. Let's make a note, either a mental note or write it down. Actually, what achievements have I done? Let's look at, there's so many things, so many different areas where we can think about what we've achieved. How have I grown in my marriage? How have I been helping my spouse? What chasodim did I do? Did I help? Have I been helping? How many meals did I cook for the family? That's all acts of chesed. Spending time putting the children to bed, sitting with the child, listening to my child. They're all mitzvahs. How many times did I do it? How many hours have I spent doing this? Looking after myself, going to the gym, going for a run, whatever the mitzvah, shmartem esnafsho seichem, I do it for the right reasons. It's a mitzvah. Let's add this all, include in the total. And of course, how many shiurim to listen to? Think about workout, make a calculation. How many shurim have I listened to on Torah anytime? If you do the daf, how many daf have I done this year? Since, count them all up. How many have I done? How many sectors have I finished? Mishnah Yomi, Dirushu, Mishnah Berurah, whatever you've been doing, add them all up. Start making a list. Look at Midas. How have I worked? How many times did I keep calm? How many phone calls did I make? So whether it's a person's learning, how many tefillahs did I say? How many Omeins did I say? How many Heshmi Rabbis did I say? Let's start thinking about all these different ideas that we did. How many Shabbos meals did I prepare for? Shopping that I did, L'Kavod Shabbos Kodesh. How much time I had, all the brachas that we made. There's so many things, the list goes on and on. Let's start measuring our achievements. Some people say there's a book called Atomic Habits. So I highly recommend it. James Clear to recommend to do this, to read that book. A great thing for Elul to read that book. And one of the ideas he actually says a person should measure his success, and he suggests putting, every time you achieve something, putting in a paper clip into the jar. So that could be moving forward. If you want a particular thing you want to work on, every time you achieve that, because then you see it measured. I've done this, and it seems to be a strange thing, but still that child mentality of getting a star chart seems to work, whether it's a paper clip in the jar or the various programs. I learn a Mishnah, a parak of Mishnah Torah a day from the Rambam, and there's a chart and I tick it, and after you can see all the ticks, there's a sense of fulfillment. We need to see what we've achieved. So here's today's message. Start making a calculation, write it down, make a cheshbon, and think about what have I done. Think about all the mitzvahs that I've been doing. Think about all the learning. Think about all the midas. And start counting it, breaking it down and adding it all up and see amazing things that we've achieved. And that put us in a good place and a good mindset to move forward in the next steps of our growth on the journey, on the road to getting into gear for a new year. Have a great day.